What's cracking, everybody? Saludos, buenos dias. Uh, I had my infusion today. Not feeling good. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't sleep, so here I am. Now I'm gonna make a video, probably a little different than I have in a while, because I'm seeing somebody make a mistake that I once made. I don't think they were the type of individual that I was. I'm not saying like I'm more superior, nothing like that. It's just we're in two different playing fields. And I see him making a mistake that I once made. There was a time in my life where I took myself over my family, where I chose my well-being and my life and my ambitions and everything over my family. And because of that decision, I went to jail for a long time. And like I said, this reminds me of somebody. Now, this person that it reminds me of is not somebody I like. It's not particularly somebody I even have respect for. And he's probably not going to go to prison because I don't really think he's about that. He has been there before, but I think he's more trying to be something, his dreams, putting his dreams above everybody else. And I see his family paying for it. And I think that's a mistake. And one thing about families, and I'm going to give you an example with me. I made a mistake. I took myself and my well-being and my ambitions and my dreams high. And it took precedence over everything. Everybody in my life, my kids, my wife. I put myself before everybody else and everything. Because that's what I thought life was about. Now, my wife drives a nice car. She has for many years. Every couple of years we upgrade and get a new car. Uh, we always have a nice place to live. Always have food on the table. Because I finally started taking my family over myself and my dreams and my ambitions. I started putting them before anything because I understand that my wife needs to have a nice car. I'm not talking no expensive car. We're talking a Kia, Chevy Malibu, or Toyota, or whatever it may be, so that she's in a safe car. She has tires. She's not going to break down. The maintenance is kept up. She's always had a nice place to lay her head down. Not like we're rich, but we've always had a nice home. I've made that effort to make that always happen. That my kids always had a place to call home. Never went hungry. They were never embarrassed by the car we drove. They were just well taken care of. And I had to learn to put my pride aside to make that happen a lot of times. There was even one time that I got kicked out of apartment, a house that we were renting in the back. And there's a front house, we were renting the back house, and I got kicked out over something with the dog. I forget what it was. And I had to bite my tongue, humble myself, and come to an agreement with this dude that I was gonna leave, but I had to make sure I had a place for my kids and my wife before I left. So he gave me enough time to do that. I came with him, took about 3 weeks of me sleeping in the car, going to the gym to take a shower, or friends' houses, or whatever. So it took me about 3 weeks. I finally get enough money and moved us into a nice place. And like I said, I'm bringing this up because I'm seeing somebody. I know them. I'm not personally in their life, but I see what they're doing. They're taking their dreams and their ambitions and everything they want to do before thinking about their family, putting his family in danger and in a situation. Because he's the type of dude that takes his kids everywhere with them, so that uh, almost like a shield. It's disgusting to me, but people got to understand that, sometimes you got to put your own stuff aside so that you can provide for your family. And I see this dude doing that where he's not putting his family, and he's gonna regret it. I'm not wishing it on him, and I would never wish that on anybody. But I see him making that same mistake I made, and it's because we're young. Well, he's a little younger than me. Not a lot younger, but he's younger than me. He's in the limelight, and he's more worried about how everybody else looks at him than how his family looks at him. And like I said, that's a big mistake. That's something he's going to learn to regret. So in short, it's just, you know what, man? Your kids, your wife, your loved ones come before you. Learn to humble yourself. Learn to protect the ones that you're supposed to be protecting. Provide for the ones you're supposed to be providing for. It ain't about being rich. It ain't about having jewelry and expensive cars and all that. It's about, loving your family and taking care of them, providing for them, making sure they got what they need before you start trying to go do something for yourself. It's my humble opinion. I hope you enjoy it. Have a blessed night, you guys.